Libra. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be your reading for January 5th to January 11th, 2021. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. So the Oracle cards are going to go over here, which are all for you, and then the Tarot cards will go over here, which will be the energies around you. You will probably show up over here as well. So I read the cards and you decide who they apply to in your situation. So the first one, and feel free to vice versa, masculine, feminine. The first one of the Oracle of E is Bunny Hop Jive number 4. So the Bunny Hop Jive is a dance normally, and it's from a lot of years ago, so a lot of younger generation might not know what this is unless their parents introduced them to it probably. But to me, the Bunny Hop Jive says that you're not going to be alone, because I'm pretty sure it takes 2 people to do the Bunny Hop Jive. It also relates to, bunnies are really fast, you know, that when they hop and start running, they can go pretty fast. So I feel like something is going to move exceptionally fast. I feel like the light is going to go over the dark for you. And I also makes me think of the bunny hops that people do on their bikes. So I don't know if you got a bike for Christmas and you're learning how to do the bunny hop on your bike in the mountains or something like that. So that's what that makes me think of. So the next one is Smooth and Easy 28. So 28 would equal 10, which is usually an ending, so something new can come into you. I do see the beautiful color there. Smooth and Easy says that if you are getting ready to, how do I say it, have somebody else in your life a lot more around you than you had last year, I feel like it's going to go smooth and easy. Like whether you're picking the correct person or you've moved into a new transition, I just feel like it's going to be easier than last year. So the next one is 7, Living Large. This is the upright triangle, usually represents masculine energy, but like I said, you can switch that however it works for you. So I do feel like you two are just going to help each other grow. You're going to be very successful. If you're alone, I do feel like you're going to be really successful too. That you're going to just, it's going to be easier, which in turn is going to make you stronger and happier. So you have 4, 10, and 7 if we add those, which I like to break them down to whole numbers. And 10, of course, could be 1. So now I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you, Libra. And the first one is 3 of Sky. So 3 of Sky is either third party being involved in your relationship. It could be a pet, a family member, a job, something interfered in a relationship or your life. Could be mischievous friends. So Earth Tome tells me the universe is bringing something in to have you go towards a new direction. You're going over something that was difficult, and you're going to make it over this hard situation, whatever this was, whether it's moving away from these energies. So the World card is saying that you have accepted what's happened in the last year, and you've been contemplating what you want this year to be like. I feel you've been thinking a lot about the changes you want to make, the direction you want to go in, and you're more accepting that the universe or your higher self is going to lead you to happiness and the life you're supposed to be in. So Sky Queen is somebody who watches you and they don't say anything. The Sky Queen just watches you. So then you have the Demon Cat, which is Capricorn energy, and this is again the upright triangle behind him. So there's somebody who's not for your highest good around you, Libra. You probably already know who that is. And obviously it's going over the third party situation. So I do feel like somebody came in and didn't care that they brought a third party in. They didn't care that they were going to break your heart with what they were doing. And that's what that is. So 8 of Sky says somebody feels stuck, like they can't move out of the situation. It's going to get worse. The tree branches usually mean family to me, but it doesn't have to. It could be close friends. This person you could have considered family at one time. But this also says that it's not going to get worse, that you can move out of this situation. So 2 of C says that somebody's going to come towards you that wants to date you, that likes you, that thinks you're beautiful, who wants a new beginning with you. very attracted to you. So this also says 5 of C that your pride and ego may not be at the strongest point to move forward with this person. The Priestess. So the Priestess says you are healing. It also could mean you are a healer. I think this came up for you last time too, Libra. So this is, to me, when you have so much intuition, sometimes you're allowed to bring this in from the past life. The Priestess knows things, and she doesn't even understand how she knows a lot of things she knows, but that's what I feel with that. So 9 of C, so you are manifesting what you want to come towards you. So you see your future as being happy, fulfilling, successful. You see a lot of good things in your future. You see balance, which is good. And it's going next to the True Love card. So 10 of Fire says you're moving away from a situation that wasn't for your highest good. The universe was trying to get you to realize that I feel like it's this toxic energy behind the Priestess that you tried to hang on to for too long. So again, Sky Tom is somebody who is very cold and mean to you. They didn't care about your feelings. They didn't take into consideration. So I do see a lot of hurt and pain in this reading, Libra, from you thinking somebody was going to be good for you. And I feel like they just basically tore your heart up. And I'm sorry for that. So now we have 8 of Fire, which is blame. So I feel like they're trying to blame you, or they tried to put the blame on you, that everything happened the way it did because of you, which shame on them, Libra, for doing that, because the cards are telling me otherwise. But that's what people do when they live that kind of life. Not you, the other person. That's just how they go through life, doing stuff, hurting people, and blaming it on other people. So the first one for you is the Fool. This is you taking a leap of faith, accepting that things are going to go the way they're supposed to go, and you're just going to accept it. Whatever the universe is going to show you, you're ready. So the Alchemist, this is good. This is saying you feel like a magician. You feel like you can bring whatever you want to you. You can plan what job you want. You can plan where you want to live. You can plan if you want to get an animal. So you're doing really good. And even if you don't have the availability right now to do all these things I've mentioned, it's good for you to say them and dream about them, like the 9 of Earth we had here, it's in front of, because you can produce it thinking about it, anticipating that this is going to happen. So 7 of Pentacles is you taking inventory on what you've done and how you got to where you are. You're like, okay, this is how I got here. And this is the mistakes I'm not going to do again. Not that they were mistakes, but choices, I guess. You're being very aware of the choices you made. So 4 of Pentacles tells me that you are kind of blocked off from love and sharing your money. You're not going to be as forthcoming with your money and your heart as you were in 2020. So 10 of Cups, somebody sees you as their happiness, or you see somebody else as your happiness. Somebody, that's a lot of happiness, family happiness. So I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey Lesson cards for you now, Libra. So beautiful. That's all we can all hope for, is to do things differently this year than we did last year and move into a happier life. So Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique purpose or path and challenges. And you're healing from this. So I don't know if you kind of didn't understand why everybody didn't do things the way you did, didn't plan the way you did. So I do feel like you're kind of understanding that everybody has their life. Like somebody could be bad in love because of their childhood, and you're kind of understanding that that's the way they are, and you can't change them. They have to change it. There's nothing you can do. You can try and guide them and love them, but that's not enough to get somebody to change if they don't want to, and they want to stay in the vibration they learned. So guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Guilt is like a spiral effect, a tornado if you will. So I do feel like you're releasing judgment and guilt, and I must say you must have hung on to it concerning whatever the situation was, because those are pretty powerful cards. And this is your sacral chakra, I believe. So I do just see you have had a lot of trying to let go of that guilt and try not to judge. So indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of your life, my life. So this is healing and a lot of passion. So understanding, look at the purple is like 2 different colors kind of. I do feel like you understand your intuition is usually right. The first intuition you have of somebody is usually spot on, usually can guide you. And if you don't listen to it and say, oh, I'm going to push my intuition away and I'm going to give this person a chance because they're just so kind to me right now, even though my gut is telling me no, 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 I feel like you're done with that in 2021. You're like, no, I'm going to listen to my gut now. Whatever it says, I'm going to listen to. So Whispers of the Ocean is 30, surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality, that which exists outside the known is beyond measure. These are all suns. These are happiness. And you see the turtle in there. So I do feel like you're moving towards happiness in 2021, Libra. The next one is Dancing in the Rainbow 7. This is a Hawaiian dolphin, I believe. So break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. So I do feel like you had the rainbow card before, I believe, I think you did, in the path where it told you to be graceful to yourself. I think that was in here. So basically, oh, that wasn't good. So basically, you're going towards your happiness. You are. That is beautiful, Libra. You have decided that prosperity and happiness go hand in hand. If you're in balance, if everything else is in balance, you have peace, you don't judge people, you release guilt, and you listen to your intuition. So now I'm going to switch to the Angel and Ancestor cards. First one is Snake, Shed Old Skin. So I feel like you have to release the old. You have to release the feelings the best you can, the people who weren't for your highest good in 2021. It has the triangle pointing down, which is a lot of feminine energy to me. So I don't know if this represents feminine energies you need to release. I do see the Metrodon symbol in there, Metrotron. So that's like vibration. So try to figure out who you vibrate with and who you don't. Like who makes you feel funny in your stomach and who doesn't. And who doesn't, you need to release them. You don't need to. You have free will to do whatever you want. I catch myself saying that. But you decide. Listen to your intuition. But there's something you need to release. So High Priestess, harness mystic power. Wow. So Libra, this says that you have the black cat bast in there. You have the wings. I see the Metrotron in there as well. So you have it in both these Angel and Ancestor cards. I feel like this is telling me that you're vibrating at a much higher frequency than you were in 2020. You have somehow raised your to your higher good a lot, and we can just never end. We can keep going and going, but I do feel like you are getting ready to raise even higher. I do feel like you're probably going to be getting downloaded with information in your dreams. You're going to, how do I say that? You're going to change. The Metrotron symbol is pretty strong. I think that has to do with the Kundalini and that kind of stuff, which means your vibration is changing, it's up-leveling. And the black cat bast in there tells me you're protected. You have somebody around you, an angel or ancestor, that is guiding you and protecting you to your highest good. So this was a really beautiful reading, Libra. I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Libra.